Servant to the Legend Car division, driver and supporter of Legend Cars Australia. Sadly, no longer with us, but I know he is here with us in spirit tonight. So that is why we left the spot on the front row vacant, because we know James Camilleri is racing with us tonight. As they go around Lismore Speedway, make your appreciation known. Put your hands together to get nice and rowdy for your Legend Cars Australian Championship A-Main. Australian Championship title race is under green lights.
We're underway for the 2024 Australian title for the Australian Legend Cars. They are across this magnificent track of ours at the Castrol Lismore Speedway. It's the current Australian title holder who winds up the first lap in the lead. That is Rawlings. Wilmington, who has chased him all weekend, he is in second. The Gordon car in third, Fisher 4, and back to the 9 car, it is Snowden. Gaggle of cars in behind that. Absolutely monstrous bunch of cars, side by side, 2 and 3 wide. But at the front, it is all Rawlings. He has got a nice little gap between himself and Wilmington. Gordon right there in behind, as is Fisher. Fisher's having a crack down the inside of the Gordon car, side by side in front of the Lismore Automobile Club, and we've got one around, and it's an amber light. That is the 92 car.
Dear, oh dear, Neil. The Matt Gordon.
Yeah, there he goes. It's all green from there. Rawlings, Wilmington, Gordon, Fisher, the top 4 there again. The 29 car goes out nice and wide. That's the Fisher car. Yeah, there's a track out that wide. We've got others back in the field doing exactly the same. There's a track to be run. Passing can happen. Rawlings, Wilmington, Fisher, Gordon and Snowden, your top 5. Pretty evenly spaced at the moment. Still got plenty of laps though. Just getting the heat back into the tyres after the restart.
Oh, look at him go now. Looks to the outside of the 6th center, Wilmington. Wilmington and Fisher side by side through turns 3 and 4. Braden on the low side gets the drive. Riley Fisher on the top side is so good through turns 1 and 2. Gets the nose in front past the Castrol sign. Wilmington fighting hard on the inside. Fisher might have the line here, and as these two are side by side, they're nearly reeling in your race leader, Robert Rawlings. Fisher now goes up into position number 2. He'll set his sights for the lead of the race. Wouldn't this be a result? As we see a bit of smoke now coming from the 6th center, Braden Wilmington. These front 4 cars are closing right together, right before our lapped cars. 9 laps remaining, and Fisher chooses now to go. Riley Fisher to the outside of your Australian champion, Robert Rawlings. Side by side, it's on for young and old. Coming up to the lap traffic, Fisher's on the choice line. Takes the lead of the Australian Championship. They thread the needle. How about that? Rawlings still side by side down the back straight. He's not giving up yet. Rawlings gets his nose in front through 3 and 4. Fisher on the top side. Give it to Riley Fisher that time across the stripe. Fantastic 2 wide racing.
2.2 around the wrong way in front of us here at the tower. One of those cars is the number 9 car. Takes the cake.
And that's the beauty of these Legend cars, Neil, is just how small they are. Ben Daly signs replay up on the big screen.
Will. One up onto the grass, and that is the Wilmington car. His race is over by the look of it. Side by side, they still race. It is Fisher and Rawlings. Rawlings just getting across the nose. Fisher has just tossed it sideways. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Side by side, they still go. Rawlings got across the line just a fraction of a second, and I mean just a fraction of a second beforehand. We've got Fisher on the outside, Rawlings on the inside. This has been a ding-dong battle, and Fisher has grabbed the lead, still staying to the outside. Rawlings trying to come back down the back straight. Tight into turns 3 and 4. And Gordon sits there, just waiting on the outside. Is he going to go 3 wide? Can it happen? Josh, bring it home.
Yes, they will, Neil. 3 wide for the Australian Championship. And Gordon, 2 for 1 deal, goes to the lead of the race. Robert Rawlings still in position number 2 on the low side. Fisher still on the top. Matty Gordon, what a masterful move. With 3 laps to go, it might just be enough. Riley Fisher does not look as comfortable up there on the high line as he did at the start of this 20-lap feature race. 20-lap Australian title race, I should say. But Matty Gordon left his charge till late on. 23 McAllister pulls to the infield. Joins our cars here. 2 laps remaining. Rob Rawlings is watching his Australian title slip through his fingers. He was 2 wide with Riley Fisher for the majority of the race when he wasn't out in front by himself. But he's seen Matty Gordon sneak up the inside with an incredible move. That'll go down in Legend Car Australia history on the dirt track. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Lismore Speedway, your Australian champion. Matty Gordon takes it out in a thriller at the home of champions. Rob Rawlings will have to settle for A2 straight away. Pulls it up onto the infield, Lismore. Get nice and rowdy in turns 1 and 2 for your new Australian champion. Steering wheel off too, great style. That man's seen Jacob Jolly do a few donuts around here. What a moment, what a result, and what a championship race we have just witnessed.